everyone and welcome back to the channel, and it's Claire with Catch Up with Claire Vlogs now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Hi, I'm Claire and I live in Pakistan. I'm originally from the UK, and this vlog isn't going to be like the usual vlogs, guys, because we had a bit of an incident with the baby and basically used to have to go to hospital. So yeah, it's just a very different vlog this time. So I bought this abaya off Temu, but it doesn't look like it did in the picture. I'm really disappointed with it. So maybe if I try it on, perhaps it'll be different.
Quality are amazing, the Temu quality. Yeah.
I don't know if I like this. See, like in this light, it looks like a bugger green. So this was the one that I had off Temu. It hasn't been ironed yet. I put a bit of water on it. But I don't like it. I thought it was going to be a lot more pastel-y colour, and it's more like it's still a pastel colour, but it's just a bit like mossy. I guess I could get used to it. Maybe it's because I don't like the wrinkles, perhaps. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So I think with it being ironed, I think this actually looks really cute now. So, but I'm going to have to tuck this in a bit more properly when I go out, and just, I sprayed it a little bit, so that's probably what the patches are all about. So, I think it's cute. I am starting to come around to the colour, but I don't know, I'm not sure. In real life it looks nice, but on the camera it kind of looks rank. I don't know. Now that I look at it, it is kind of like a sage colour, which I do like. Hypocritical. I just don't like the fabric. I think that's what it is, you know. But I think I'll give it an iron, see what happens. So I bought this advent calendar mosque from the TikTok shop. You can also find it in my TikTok shop as well on TikTok. And this is what it looks like when it's all done up, and it's all like boxes you can put treats in, and I think it looks amazing. I would have loved this as a kid, so I hope my son really likes it. It is so very hot out here today. So today we're actually going to make like this really big biryani. They did tell me the name of it in Urdu, but I just can't remember it. But we made loads and loads of fruit and chaat and things like that today. And basically we hand out the big biryani to like all the neighbours and things like that. So, ooh. Oh wow. Nam biryani. About no, I was biryani, but it was called a
Container of biryani.
Wow, that's huge. अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक है? रमजान मुबारक, माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह। अस्सलाम वालेकुम बेटा, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप कैसे हो? वालेकुम सलाम, आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक है? So I didn't know whether I was going to show this part of my life, but I just feel like maybe showing it will help other parents kind of relate, you know, like if you're a parent, like my son got a bit sick, so he might be lactose intolerant, and it was just a really bad time because he got really dehydrated really quickly. So basically we went to the hospital, and I felt like the hospital wasn't taking his condition seriously enough. Like he was vomiting and having diarrhea, and it was quite violent. And the woman there didn't even examine him, which I got really annoyed with. I don't like going to doctors that don't examine, do you get what I mean? So we left, and I shouted at them anyway, because we went up to have his drip done, and they were just piss-assing about, and he was getting worse, and I lost my temper. Yeah, I lost my temper. because they just weren't doing anything, and I screamed like, get me a doctor now. I said, I've had enough of this, like, because they weren't doing anything, and he was screaming and he was in so much pain, like we needed help. So we ended up just leaving. We didn't get kicked out. Just to clarify that, we didn't get kicked out. Your girl did not get kicked out, okay? So they dropped me off at the house because I was distraught. I'll be honest with you, I was distraught. I was so upset. I could not think right. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. That's how bad I was. And I came back and everybody was all over me. They were like, please have some water, you know, like they took my Baji and my nephew, they took Yusuf to hospital to have a drip from a family physician. And long story short, this guy is very, very much qualified, and I was really happy. And Yusuf was a lot better then after a couple of hours, alhamdulillah. And I just felt like I just could not stop crying. Like, I am so sensitive, like when it comes to when you're a parent and your child is in so much pain and there's nothing you can do about it, it's the most horriblest feeling in the world. It's like such a horrible feeling that you can't do anything about it. And obviously the only thing I could do was just scream for help. Not scream, but Jigurumi and just get him the help that he needs, alhamdulillah. So he's teething and he might be lactose intolerant. I can't say it. But yeah, it was, and my sisters have had him for today as well. They wanted to have him because the physician is near their house, so they had him for me for the day, which has been, I'm not gonna lie guys, it's been really nice. I needed a break, I really did, because I was so tired, because I was so emotionally wrung out, and I literally just bed rotted, you know. And I rang one of my friends and I said to her, like, oh, I'm going through a bit of a rough time. I said, I don't know whether I made the right choice coming here. Long story short, she said, no, you have made the right choice. If it was back in the UK, they wouldn't have bothered. They would have poo-pooed you off. I said, yeah, that's true. And she said, you would have been waiting hours, she said, for him to even get a drip. She said, there's no thing that they would even do that. I was like, yeah, exactly. She said, you've got proper care there. So that did make me feel a bit better. And after I calmed down and I had a bit of sleep and stuff, and I thought, yeah, I have done the right choice being here, because he's hit so many milestones in such a short amount of time, developed so quickly here, and he's had the love and attention here from, you know, his cousins and aunties and things like that, you know, who want to take him out and want to spend time with him and want to play with him and things like that. And, you know, they want to be involved, which is really lovely. And, you know, and it's really benefited him as well, because his social skills now are amazing. Like, he'll play with people, you know, and things like that. And the nice thing is that he knows who his mammy is. So, like, if he's tired of everyone, he'd be like, no, I want my mammy, you know. So he started speaking Arabic, he started speaking English. It's just, he's only like 1.5, and he's just developed so quickly, mashallah, you know. And he's just been a lot more active, and his motor skills are so much better as well. So I just stepped outside for a sec. Alhamdulillah, everybody's over. You might see that I look a bit upset. I was. Yusuf wasn't very well, and when my son's not well, I get really upset. Taking him to the child specialist to find out what's going on with his tummy, because basically he's got like chemical burns from his stomach. His stomach is too acidic. So we're taking him to the hospital after, because that's when it's open. So I just got really upset and tension, because, like, you know, because obviously, like, it's just not nice. I get really stressed out when my kid is not well, you know. But alhamdulillah, I've got everybody here, so we're going to go to the hospital after dinner. Yusuf has calmed down a lot now, mashallah. He had a bit of a temperature earlier, so he's calmed down a bit with Calpol. But this tummy issue and that, the medicine that we were given just hasn't really calmed it down. So inshallah ta'ala it'll be fine, but it's just so stressful as a parent. Wallah, I really hate being a parent. Alhamdulillah that I am a parent, but I hate being a parent because you just worry about your kid all the time.
Dum, 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 dum.
So things did get worse, but after this hospital we left and we went to a proper physician, and he did start to make a lot more progress, and he's, alhamdulillah, now he's a lot better than he was. So I want to say to parents is like, and people who don't have kids, is don't say to people that that having kids is not a full-time job. It is. You have no idea what it's like. You have no idea how stressful it is, and you saying these bitchy comments is really entitled. And if you ever have kids, you'll eat your words later on, trust me, because I've done the same thing. But I just want to say to all the parents out there, you're doing an amazing job. Even if you think you're doing shit and you're beating yourself up, don't, because they've only got one parent. You decided to have children, and that is a blessing, mashallah. So I just want you to know that you're doing amazing, even if you feel like you're doing crap, because I always feel like that as well. So let's get on. See that motherfucker? He's gone out now. Those are supposed to. He knows I'm here. There's a cricket in my bathroom somewhere. They don't bug me. I'll say that. I don't give a shit. My boob's not here. Where's that cricket coming from? Oh, crap. The one that's really scared of bugs and crickets, I don't give a shit. It's just a cricket. It's been hanging around a while. First it was by the front door, because somehow it must have got into my bathroom, but I can't see it anyway. So, I actually found a frog in my bathroom before. It came up through the pipe, but now I have like a cover over it. It was a little tiny frog. It was really cute. My boob freaked the hell out, and I was like, oh, it's a frog. Might be down there. Perhaps he fell down there. I don't think it's down the door. Me. Something will jump out at me. No, I think it's coming from like behind. No. I think he's coming from the hole. Maybe he fell down there. I don't know. Yeah, not very sweet. I think if you had soda to that, it'd be quite nice. You go to Minnesota without telling me you go to Minnesota. What's the matter? You're screaming and bellowing for? You bloody drama queen. You got food, you got water, and you're out in the nice fresh air. You can't come out because the chickens will get after you. Bloody drama queen. Let's steal a corn. We'll give him that one. They're not going to miss that. Here you are. I'm going to pop it in here because as soon as I open the door, he'll try and be out. There we go. You got a corny. Oh, he loves a corn. That's how I knew it'd cheer him up. Bloody hell are you up to? It's time for bed now. Stop shaking your butt. Anyway. Alhamdulillah, Yusuf is doing a lot better. So that's why I've been really out of sorts the past few days, But obviously it's not about me. It's about my son more than anything. So I just apologize that I haven't looked like camera ready and things like that. It's just been a bit rough because obviously when you have kids, they come first. And it's just so stressful, like, you know, being a parent when your son is like sick as well. And yeah, it's just alhamdulillah that I've got a really good support network with me here. So I'm waiting for Yusuf to come back from the hospital now. His auntie took him to get his drip done because it's really far away and apparently I'll get stressed out. So I stayed here. But yeah, it's, you know, not every vlog is going to be like, ooh, you know, like sometimes shit happens and that's just the way that it is, you know. But so I think this is probably like the roughest time I've had since I've been here, you know, not including the last time I was here when I had a blood hemorrhage and I nearly died. But yeah, let's get back to the video. Okay guys, so just a little bit of a update about Yusuf. Basically he's doing a lot better. So when I filmed this video, he was quite sick and then it got a bit worse. So he had to have like an IV in his foot and he's had to have antibiotics every day via the hospital through his foot for like an IV line. And alhamdulillah, he's doing a lot better. Like, I'm so pleased. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So we think he might be lactose intolerant. So we have to keep an eye on that now. So he's on lactose-free milk and we're going to have a go at making... Look at this parrot. You turned a very serious talk into something else. What have you got? Bloody toy that you've wrecked. You've got a house there to chew up and you're playing with that. Anyway, alhamdulillah, Yusuf is doing a lot better. So that's why I've been really out of sorts the past few days, you know. But obviously it's not about me, it's about my son more than anything. So I just apologize that I haven't looked like camera ready and things like that. It's just been a bit rough because obviously when you have kids, they come first. And it's just so stressful, like, you know, being a parent when your son is like sick as well. And yeah, it's just alhamdulillah that I've got a really good support network with me here. So I'm waiting for Yusuf to come back from the hospital now. His auntie took him to get his drip done because it's really far away and apparently I'll get stressed out. So I stayed here. But yeah, it's, you know, not every vlog is going to be like, ooh, you know, like sometimes shit happens and that's just the way that it is, you know. But so I think this is probably like the roughest time I've had since I've been here, you know, not including the last time I was here when I had a blood hemorrhage and I nearly died. But yeah.